Russia is preparing to deploy two massive weapons systems, which could cause a lot of problems for the US military and its NATO allies, Chinese military experts say. In recent times, Moscow feels increasingly threatened by pressure from the NATO military bloc, which will deploy a large number of troops on the western border of the Russian Federation. Moreover, the former German defense minister did not rule out the possibility of using nuclear weapons against Russia. According to the Chinese newspaper Bajihao, the North Atlantic Alliance is likely to regret its aggressive behavior. Russia alone against 30 countries, but they already have the answer ready. The Russian Federation will develop two giant combat systems, and with these weapons complexes, NATO will be defeated in 24 hours, Bajihao military analyst said. The Chinese magazine notes that Russia is developing a large number of advanced weapons, of which two combat systems stand out above the rest. Both of these weapons were enormous in size compared to the others and posed a great danger to any adversary of the Russian Federation. There is no similar product in the arsenal of the US Army and its NATO partners, and hardly even a competitor appears in the near future. The first weapon is the Poseidon unmanned underwater vehicle, which is a giant torpedo equipped with a nuclear reactor. In theory, this unmanned submarine has an unlimited range, it can hide on the bottom of any ocean for months, and after receiving the activation command, it will rush to the shore of the enemy. This weapon is equipped with a powerful thermonuclear warhead with an explosive equivalent of about 2 Montana, which is more than enough to cause irreparable damage to the enemy through an atomic tsunami. Poseidon is capable of destroying an entire major coastal city of the United States, analysts at the Chinese newspaper said. The second giant weapon of the Russian army is the Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missile. Russia's latest ICBM system has a range of 18,000 kilometers and carries 10 to 15 warheads. Just one missile is enough to wipe out a large US state like Texas. Sarmat can use 10 heavy warheads or 15 medium warheads. Each of these warheads can hit a separate target, experts from China said. The RS-28 Sarmat is a new Russian silo-based intercontinental ballistic missile that is currently being developed. It was designed as a successor to the R-36M. The Satan missiles were originally developed and produced in Ukraine. Ukrainians supplied parts and assisted in servicing of these missiles. After the recent annexation of Crimea and military involvement in Ukraine, servicing of these missiles became a problem for the Russians, as their missile design bureaus are not familiar with the R-36M. So Russia went for developing their own improved version of the R-36M. Its development commenced in 2009. The new missile is known in the West as SSX-30, or Satan II. The first image of this new missile was declassified in 2016. It was planned that it will be flight tested in 2017. It was announced that this missile will be deployed in 2022 and will completely replace in service surviving Satan missiles that are approaching the end of their service lives. Some sources report that, so far Russian MOD ordered 50 of these missiles. Once operational, the RS-28 Sarmat will become one of the most powerful ICBM in the world. The RS-28 has many design features of the R-36M and might be actually an evolution of the R-36M rather than a completely new design. The new missile uses upgraded electronics, guidance systems, countermeasures, and reportedly has more warhead options. Most likely that the RS-28 Sarmat will use the same silos as the R-36M. These missile silos are located in dispersed locations across Russia. The silo launcher and command point are hardened against a nuclear explosion. The new RS-28 Sarmat is a very capable ballistic missile because of its high speed and extremely high throw weight. In terms of weight and dimensions, it is similar to the R-39M. The Sarmat missile has some warhead options. It can carry 10 multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, MIRVs, with a blast yield of 0.75 Montana each. Alternatively, it can carry 16 smaller MIRVs, or up to 24 U-74 hypersonic boost glide vehicles. It is the first Russian missile capable of deploying these highly maneuverable vehicles. It can also carry a combination of warheads and countermeasures in order to penetrate hostile air defense systems. The RS-28 will have a range of at least 11,000 kilometers. It is likely that with reduced payload this missile has even longer range. So this missile will be hard to intercept. A single RS-28 missile with MIRVs can completely destroy 3 US states, such as Maryland, Vermont, and Rhode Island. There was a versions of the R-36M missile with a range of 16,000 kilometers. The RS-28 Sarmat is able to employ multiple trajectories over the North Pole or South Pole in order to reach targets in the United States. Due to upgraded guidance systems, this missile is much more accurate than the R-36M. It is estimated to have a 10 meters SEP.